I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I come through fly, check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets, trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Spectrum Center in Uptown Charlotte, tonight the Charlotte Hornets getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The Knicks begin the game with the basketball. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
New York in control of the basketball. Moutier to Hardaway. Runner here won't go. Into the front court, it's Walker. 2-point advantage. Off the assist.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Moutier into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Batum. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Count the basket inside.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Hardaway. To Moutier. Moutier to the basket, but it's no good. Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Moutier to Kevin Knox. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. Kevin Knox. Down to 5 on the 24. To Hardaway. The shot blocked by Batum. The shot clock expires. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Walker with the basketball. Up 6. To Miles Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Miles Bridges. To Batum. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
To Kemba Walker. He throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Hardaway. Has a look. Tim Hardaway Jr. missed his first. That one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Baseline drive.
Go to work, man. That's all you. That's all you.
On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Trey Burke doesn't have the touch. No good. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. To Hardaway. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Miles Bridges slams it down.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you set the momentum for the second.
Trying to cash in. Not that time. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Hornets have the lead. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Defense making the ball. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
To Cantor. And it's Cantor above the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Last year, Jay, Knicks with 29 victories. But that was with Porzingis going down in February. We'll have to see when the big fella, if he comes back this year.
Well, he'll come back. He's been doing some things on the boat in the offseason that a lot of people have made fun of. But I think Coach Fizdale will get this team back on track. And what he was able to do towards the end of the season by taking Frank Ntilikina and Emmanuel Mudiay to a playoff game to let them show the toughness it takes to get to the next level will be instrumental.
Burke with it. They find themselves down 10. To Ntilikina.
Screen, on your right.
Has a chance. Ntilikina with a shot, no good. Hornets have the basketball. Probing the defense. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Gets a look. Can't hit.
We call some of these players practice players. You know the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice? Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Kevin Knox. Tim Hardaway Jr. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Parker into the front court. His team on top by 8. Here comes the screen. Parker. Won't go down. Moutier with it up top. Looking to make something happen to Kevin Knox. Curling inside. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Parker with it. It's an 8-point lead to Miles Bridges. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first.
Good shot, baby. Good shot.
Able to convert on both free throws.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
Moutier into the front court. Trailing by 10. To Hardaway. Moutier to the basket, but it's no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Hey, get buckets on. Get buckets. Get buckets on him. Get it right.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Tony Parker at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside, he just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. His first team All-NBA Summer League averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Rebound comes down to the Knicks. Burke with it. He'll run the offense. To Cantor. Throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Walker. To Miles Bridges.
Oh, middle
But
open.
two.
That's why you got your whole side to yourself. Whole side to yourself.
Deep left corner. Walker. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Moutier with it up top. Down 8. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Miles Bridges. To Walker. Fires the 3. Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
gets both to drop at the line. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Hornets out in front.
Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Charlotte Hornets didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Charlotte Hornets. The Knicks may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The New York Knicks
were non-existent in the paint defensively through the first two quarters. You can't give up easy points and expect to have success.
Player of the half.
Cody Zeller is providing all of the evidence needed to show that rebounding starts with positioning. You don't need to be the strongest man on the court to have a chance at a rebound. Of course, it doesn't hurt if you're the strongest man out there.
Who was cold?
Knox couldn't throw it in the ocean if he was standing on the beach.
You have to imagine his shots will start to fall. But this game has been pretty rough on him to this point.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Parker. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Possession lies with New York. Kevin Knox. Here comes the screen.
Get through the screen. Get through it. Get through it.
Pass stolen by the Hornets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Hardaway. Great feed. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Batum to Parker. Lets it fly from long range, and Tony Parker. He's done it so many times. In rhythm, knocks it down.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Goes to the right side. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
What a move. If you're on defense, you can't be caught flat-footed there.
Parker into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Batum. Nice pass to set things up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
The possession lies with New York. Moutier to Kevin Knox. Knocked loose. Hornets grab it. Tony Parker, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Moutier. Knocked loose. Hornets come up with it. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder in the defensive end.
Kevin Knox to Moutier. Five on the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Volley shot won't fall.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you. I got ball. I'm here.
Has a chance. A shot no good there by Williams.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And the basket good at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Now a timeout for the Hornets coach, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Walker. Working hard on the glass. Another shot won't go either. Moutier. He gets it.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while to figure things out. Towards the end of the 17-18 season, Trey Burke finally looked like the guy who was drafted 9th overall. In fact, he was even better, hungrier than I ever seen him before. He even braided his hair to resemble his idol, Allen Iverson. I'd keep an eye out and see what he can do in this one.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Goes 2 for 2. Burke with it. His guys down 11. To Moutier. Kevin Knox powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses. Moutier into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Cantor. And it's Cantor looking good. 4 for 5.
Old school equals high percentage.
Be fool. Okay, reset.
Walker. That misses with a second to go. third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Hornets have the lead. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Kevin Knox. Short jumper won't go down. Walker into the front court. His team up by 7. And the finish, slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Moutier with it up top. Looking to make something happen. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Knicks with the basketball. Moutier to Kevin Knox. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Hardaway to Kevin Knox. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Batum looking for his man. Moutier into the front court. His team down 9. And count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Walker. Oh, had him going there for a second. Deep right corner. Walker. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Has a chance. Williams' shot won't go. Kevin Knox to Moutier. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Marvin Williams. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Hardaway. Not going down here. Parker with it. Leads 5. Has a look. A shot no good there by Williams. The follow won't go either. To Hardaway. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Off the iron. No good. New York Knicks basketball. Moutier. To Hardaway. Moutier. And a pass taken away by Charlotte.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Parker. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Gets it to go. And the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Time to shuffle things up. in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. The free throw's good. It's a three-point play, and the lead sliced to 2. To Parker. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Moutier with it up top. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
You know what time it is.
And he misses that one free throw. To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker. Flushes it home.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Burke with it. His group now down 2. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Moutier to Kevin Knox. Wide open look, won't go. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Here's a tie-up and an intentional foul. That means free throws coming with a little under 30 seconds to play.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Them both. Timeout here for the Knicks. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds. Kevin Knox. Trey Burke. Rebound snared by Kid Gilchrist. And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Shot from the lane won't go. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Nice pass to get things going.
Way to hit.
From 18 feet at the buzzer. It's the Hornets with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Hornets put one in the win column with a solid performance.
They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. The Knicks didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Bench points.
The Hornets had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
Cody Zeller
Made it his mission to destroy all kinds of shots. Well, mission accomplished.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he... See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.